Yes, good evening, everybody. I'm rubbing my hands together. You're rubbing your hands together. I've even gone a little bit early. All sorts of habits being broken here tonight because Manchester United have officially announced the signing of Andre Onana. A little teaser video here. Let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy the next half an hour. Let's react to it together as a community. Let me know what you think about this signing of Andre Onana in the comments. But this was a little teaser video that went out. What's his name indeed? I wonder if that chant will actually make it to the terraces. I don't know. He might do, but I mean, sod knows. Who cares? Let's talk about the signing of Andre Onana because I've got a big smile on my face. We're going to read through the official statement here from Manchester United, wasting no time. You're going to let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you drop a like on the video and make sure you fire in your comments. I want to know what you think about it because this is the one. This is the one. This is the signing that takes this team where we want to be. This is the signing that allows Manchester United to modernize as a footballing side. You know, we've been playing catch up, been sitting there watching City and Liverpool. Now we can enter the party, whatever you want to call it. Sod it. Let's read through the official statement. First words from Andre Onana. First word. Look, I'll run through the full statement. All right, Rob Gibson, that's your name. Asking me in the comments there. Look, Manchester United agree a deal to sign Andre Onana. Andre Onana has joined Manchester United on a contract running until June 2028 with the option of a further year, subject to international clearance. Kept 104 clean sheets in 255 appearances. That's a pretty decent record. Won 3 titles, 2 League Cups, of course. We go down here. These are Andre Onana's first words as a Manchester United player. To join Manchester United is an incredible honour. And I've worked hard all my life to get... Why am I going to... Oh, no, never mind. I've worked hard all my life to get to this moment, overcoming many obstacles along the way. Walking out Old Trafford to defend our goal and contribute to the team will be another amazing experience. This is the start of a new journey for me with my new teammates and new ambitions to fight for. Manchester United has a long history of incredible goalkeepers, and I will now give everything to create my own legacy in the coming years. I'm excited by the opportunity to work with Erik ten Hag again. I can't wait to play my part in the success. I know he is determined to deliver at this great club, and it's a really good and fitting way to end that little statement from Andre Onana because they worked together for, what was it, 5 years? Was it 4 or 5 years at Ajax? I don't know. It's how long Andre Onana was there for. I don't know whether the Ten Hag was there for those 4 or 5 years. But they have a great relationship. They had a great relationship. I've already covered that in my video, sort of an in-depth video on the transformative nature of the signing. And you know, because he left Inter on a free transfer, and it was a little bit, it wasn't the most glorious of exits. There were questions as to whether there was a problem in their relationship. There is none. There is absolutely none. There's a mutual respect and admiration between Ten Hag and Onana. And he mentions it right there. He can't wait to be part of the success that he thinks that Erik ten Hag is going to build at the club. I'll go back to that there. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. I'm going to read a few of your comments out. And there's a super chat there. Let me read this one out from Prosaurus Rex. How you doing, buddy? You're saying, I reckon he'll get the 24 shirt. Why is that? What number did he wear at a different club? Why? Is there a particular reason why Onana wouldn't get the number 1 shirt at United? I don't know. Got to give him time to bed in and make the mistakes out. And now we need some reliable strikers. Anyway, strikers, you're saying strikers plural. That'll be lucky. Captain Malaki. That is, or Molake. That is your name. So many of the people in the comments firing in. Mate, Rihanna must be getting, mate, that tune must be getting some extra streams up in Spotify right now. She's getting those sweet royalties. Well, you know, I should have done. She's got on the phone. And Rihanna, wait, are you busy? You fancy getting involved in a little collaboration for an announcement? Sam rocking the new away shirt already. Oh, I used to quite like this shirt. Now you've ruined it. I may as well take it off. Put something else on. Havana Onana. What else are we saying down here? Sigmund, how you doing, buddy? You're saying very happy with the signing. Just hope we'll be up there with a real title challenge by the time contract renewals are having to be thought about. 2 strikers now needed. That's 2 big signings over the line. Erik ten Hag's got his man, got his goalkeeper in Andre Onana. He's got his main man in, well, not in attack, but his main new midfielder in Mason Mount. Sam, I agree with you down there. He is a transformative signing. Daz, you're saying, look, is he really that good? Now, he's going to make mistakes, okay? By the end of next season, there's going to be a compilation tape of like, moments from Andre Onana, like those squeaky bum time, where he's been, I don't know, there's a defender piling down on him on pressure, and he decides to do a little Cruyff turn. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it might not. We might concede goals as a consequence, but you're going to have to get used to that because it's part of the modern game. Alisson has had some howlers. Ederson has had some howlers. Would City or Liverpool take those goalkeepers away? They absolutely wouldn't. Right? They're fundamental to the modern system. You know, it used to be 4-4-2 back in the day. If we're going really far back in England, in the Premier League, that's what it was. That's just not how it goes these days. It's all about inverted fullbacks. It's all about different positions and multiple. The modern goalkeeper has to take risks. Fabian Barthez was a few years ahead of his time at that point. But this man here, I'm excited. And now this was the statement that Andre, you know, it's hilarious, right? Onana basically announced all this himself. He was already at the airport this morning. I'll run through those photos a little bit later. He was already at the airport this morning, so we knew he was gone. Then he's already released this statement here, his goodbye statement to Inter Milan fans. And then he released a tweet. It's basically another goodbye to Inter Milan fans. And all this happened before Manchester United had actually announced Andre Onana as a new signing. I'm going to read through this full statement here in a second here. Spence92, how you doing, buddy? Onana, Martinez, and Casemiro all in the same team is going to be beautiful carnage. Is that a thing? Beautiful carnage. I really like that phrase. I want to coin that phrase. Beautiful carnage. Three absolute madmen. I tell you what, United could have a little. Don't have a scrap with United anymore because there's going to be some blood spilt. It really is. I'm going to go back to that because there's a few super chats here. I want to read these out. Don't want to miss them. Nathan, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for the super chat, dude. Erik ten Hag getting his targets now and getting done. Buckets with other signings that weren't necessarily his first choice. Exciting times, he wanted the first choice goalkeeper was Onana. Boom, we got him. First choice number 8 was Mason Mount. Boom, we got him. I don't think we're going to get his first choice striker. And I don't particularly think that's Manchester United's fault. That's just Daniel Levy. It's just Spurs. My good mate Flav, I saw him earlier speaking about Harry Kane. He goes, oh, maybe the best solution now is, maybe the best solution is he goes to Germany. And Spurs fans are sort of accepting that much. Nah. The best thing for Harry Kane is Manchester United, but Spurs won't let him have that. I'm Batman. That's his name. Your name? Is that Batman? I don't know what it is, mate. Benjamin, you're saying, Sam, I'm going to read a few member comments out here. Benjamin saying, Sam, I'm pretty sure United are going to sign another player in the next 7 days. We've got Mystic Meg in the comments here. And you're saying, let's get a top quality striker in. All the goodness around this, right? Jesus, stupid United website. I hate this website. How can a club so big have such a garbage website? It blows my mind. Anyway, you're right. Everyone's completely right. The excitement, it can only go so far because we don't have that striker. You can't really put a number on how successful this summer has been until we've got that striker in. Fabrizio Romano covered the latest on Højlund, and I'm going to cover that in tomorrow's show, right? This is a little half an hour dedicated to Andre Onana and us having a chat about it. Christopher, you're saying it's the start of a new era at United. Couldn't be more excited. Ten Hag is righting the ship and bringing in guys who want to work. Really good comment there from Chris. And I have to agree. And I'll tell you what, we've got some leaders in our team now. It's not just about Bruno Fernandes, who's been announced our new captain. Again, covering that tomorrow morning. But it's about, you look everywhere. You got Martinez. You go to scrap with Martinez. Casemiro, him too. Eriksen, Rashford, I think, will probably continue emerging. Luke Shaw, I think, last season. Ten Hag is building this team with the right people around him, the right squad. Every general needs his soldiers, right? Ten Hag is getting his. A couple more super chats here. Tommy saying, when do you reckon he'll get his debut? Hey, look, man, I was going to cover it a little bit later, and I still will. He's already on the flight. He is currently midair above the Atlantic right now, whilst his announcement's getting announced, and he'll probably land in an hour or two. Odds are he could be in the squad to face Arsenal. I'm going to cover that. Prosaurus, he said that, he had the 24 shirt, Ajax and Inter. Social media also has 24 in the name. I'm excited about it. Thank you. I didn't actually know that. So maybe he does take the 24 shirt. Shirt numbers, let's be honest. It doesn't really matter. Maybe if I was a striker, I want number 9. Maybe if I was a centre-back, I want number 2. Maybe if I was a midfielder, I don't know what I want in midfield. Don't know. 8? Maybe 8? Probably 8. Doesn't really matter that much. If 24 is a number that matters to him, then 24 is a number he's going to get. JDM, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully we can get the Moroccan midfielder Amrabat. He's next. Is he next on the list? That's what we've heard about potential signings. But the only way that we get Amrabat in is if we sell, and we sell well. Oh man, look, there's some gifted memberships up in here, and I tell you what, I'm going to get generous as well. JDM, you've gifted 10. Nathan, you've gifted 5. Let me give you, for anybody who doesn't know what the gong is, where have you been all your life? That's a little, it's a celebratory gong for anybody who's generous enough to gift memberships here as part of the best community out there. And look, I'm going to join in. I'm going to drop 10 gifted memberships because there's definitely going to be plenty of new faces here. 10 from me, and you can thank Onana for that. All right. He's put a big smile on my face, and I'm sure he's put a big smile on your face as well. I'm going to go down and read a few more of your comments. Always love how interactive these shows are, man. I love how you fire in your comments. Make sure you drop a like on the video if you can. There's so many people that watch and don't do that. Raihan, you're saying absolutely buzzing for this signing. Eugene, you're saying this spine looks tough. Onana, Martinez, Casemiro. It's the same comment that Spence left a little bit earlier. Yeah, it's I don't know. Things feel. Look, there's only so far that the good feeling can go at Manchester United because of who our owners are and because of what the Glazers are doing. But it seems like we're doing everything within our power to do this summer correctly. That's what it feels like. We were decisive over Harry Kane. No, we're not going to get stuck into a summer-long saga where we don't end up signing him. Right, sod that, move on. Mason Mount, we identified our main signing. Mason Mount, went after him. I thought we negotiated pretty well towards the end. Got him, main man. Andre Onana was the goalkeeper that we identified, and we went after him and him alone, and we got him. So 2 big signings. In terms of sales, there's a lot to be desired. There's a lot more that needs to be done, all right? Hearing reports that the Tellez situation might be falling through. I hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't. Van der Beek could be leaving. Elanga could be leaving. Fred could be leaving. McTominay could be leaving. Of all the summers, I've said this before so many times, right? Of all the summers I did not expect Manchester United to sort of start getting it right this summer. I think this summer would have been where there was real justification for being crap. But look how good we're doing. Keep firing in your comments, people. This is a community show. If you haven't joined in before, I try to make it as interactive as possible. And members, as always, you get your comments read out as a priority. It's a perk of being a member. And you're saying, you know what I really like? We are no longer going for the Hollywood obvious nonsense signings. Well, you might say that Onana's an obvious signing, but I mean, it was the right signing. It was the best signing. Mason Mount certainly wouldn't have been the Hollywood signing. A lot of people would have said, what are you doing, man? Like, save your money and go for Caicedo. They're different profile of midfielders. They can technically operate in the same midfield alongside each other. Caicedo, I said, would have been the transformative midfield signing were we to make him. But it feels like, Maddie, you're putting it down there. It feels like intelligent signings. It feels like signings with a purpose. It feels like signings that haven't just been decided. Should we go? Yeah, should we go after him? And it feels like there's been a lot of work that's gone into it, and said, no, this is the right person for us, and that's why Ten Hag went after Mason Mount so aggressively. Because Mason Mount would have been a good signing for Liverpool, would have been a good signing for Arsenal, would have been a good signing for any other team that snapped him up, and he is a good signing for Manchester United. And I really think by the end of the season, there's going to be a lot of people that sort of change their opinion on Mason Mount. But where are the pictures, man? Where's pictures of Onana holding up that shirt? That's what I wanted. United teasing us. Teasing us. They're not going to be out till tomorrow, I'm guessing. But oi. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that big smile on his face. I don't care if this is an edit. I'm putting this bad boy up. Because I've got a big old smile on my face. Look at that. There he is. So happy he is, even though it's an edit. Lee, you're saying, I wonder who will get next. Well, we all know if it goes to plan, it's going to be Rasmus Højlund. Right? Jonathan, can you say hi? I've got to read this comment out from a member. Can you say hi to my gran? She's watching with me and she doesn't believe you're live. Jonathan's gran. He's not lying. I'm live. I hope you're enjoying. You have to get your gran a membership now. She's fully endorsed. Fun quick pop quiz. I think there are like 10 other African players who have played for Manchester United, fire them in the comments. I'll try and read some of yours out. I think there's 11. I think there's 11 overall. There are thereabouts. Abdi, you've sent a super chat, buddy, but you haven't actually written anything. And same, hey, Sam, where's the Onana song? If I was to play the Onana song on here, I would get slapped down for copyright so quickly, I couldn't. I imagine Rihanna's copyright is straight on it. Make no mistake. Make absolutely no mistake. Look, there we go. Firing the names here. Manucho. Geez, someone got one of the niche ones down there. Eric Bailly is a number one. Jemba. Igalo. What are the ones down there? Quentin Fortune. That's another one. Zaha. That's another one. What else you got down here? There was more. Who was it? Oh, yeah, Matt Wada. Well done. Mambaram Juf. That's another one. That's 7. Did I say? Oh, Hannibal Medjbury. Matt, you got one there. That's 8. Ahmad Diallo. That's 9. Jeez, you lot good. This is some seriously good quiz answering for everyone down here. You'd have done a lot better than me. I can't remember what the other ones were, but that's about 9. I think there was 10 overall. What are we saying down here? Let's move on to the next piece of news. What I was going to say. Right. So a question that all of you are asking, say, cool, right? Onana's in. When's he making his debut? When are we going to see this bad boy? We are reading this. This has come from James Ducker from The Telegraph, who, of course, we consider an extremely reliable journalist, saying this about Onana's possible debut. All right, let's scroll down. Onana's agreed a 5-year deal with the option of another. We know that full well. He was at United's training base on Wednesday to complete his medical, and he completed the visa process. Depending on his fitness, Onana could be in line to play against Arsenal on Saturday. Imagine that. So we could well see Onana maybe play the second half against Arsenal. I mean, I would imagine that he wouldn't play the first half. I've sod that. I'm going to predict him in my predicted 11. Straight in. If he's fit and he's ready, then I'm going to predict him to start. I don't think he will, but we could well see him come on in that second half. And it's that big difference, man. Look, look, you don't have to tell me about the problems at my football club, man. I've been preaching about them for years and years and years. And I know that there is still so much to do and it's not a perfect summer. But just to have 2 of our 3 main signings in and in the squad before our first proper preseason tour game kicks off is a serious bit of progress. Last summer, we found 150 mil down the back of the sofa after we got spanked by Brighton and Brentford. And then we signed Casemiro and Anthony. The season had already kicked off before those 2 signed. And you saw how long it took Casemiro to settle in. It's natural, man. Casemiro lived in bloody Spain, then moved the whole way over here. Anthony moved from Holland to Manchester. It's a lot of upheaval and a lot of movement. You need to give these people, they're humans. You need to give them time to settle their families in. Now, Onana, I don't know if he's got any kids. Onana, his wife. I know. Didn't he accidentally take her pregnancy pills? So I presume they got a kid. Anyway, giving them time to settle into their new surroundings, meet their new teammates, is going to make a big, big difference. And it means that by the time the game against Wolves comes around, Onana, Mount, hopefully Højlund will be familiar with their surroundings. And it should mean that Manchester United don't have such a slow start to the season. That was something that really hurt us. Lost against Brighton and Brentford. We won 4 on the spin. That was against Liverpool and then Leicester and Southampton and then Arsenal. I think so. Imagine, I think I'm right. It's going to make a big difference. And this guy here, yeah, I've really. Do you think I'm over? I'm over selling it. Do you think I'm overexcited about Onana, or are you sort of in the same category as me that it really is that transformative signing? Ferocious, you're saying he took PEDS post-cycle therapy drugs, dude. He didn't. Let me put it up here for you. Here, one sec. Players Tribune. There you go. If anybody wants to take a quick 5-10 minutes out, I would highly recommend reading this. All right. This is from Andre Onana himself. This was written back in June 2021. And this is him telling his own story about what happened. All right. It's a full story about his career. We go down here. Where is it? There you go. I must have gone for the headache pill. I got the boxes mixed up. I took the pill that the doctor had prescribed Melanie. And he explains the shock of it all, how his feelings were at the time, because he doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink. I would recommend reading that to a little bit of insight into his story to date, where, when he was, I think it was when he was 10 years old, he left home and went to join a football academy, despite it's cool. Find out a little bit more about our new goalkeeper by reading that from him, words himself. Kevin, right, let me see what you're saying. Kevin, I think the excitement is justified. We're transitioning to a more modern style of football. And Reese, you're saying, no, Sam, we're going to be different gravy with Onana between the sticks. SK, you're saying Onana's transformative, but we still need more. Scott, you're saying, I hope the hype is worth it, but he is the best available option on the market. I really do think I wouldn't sort of, I wouldn't lead you down the garden path, if you know what I mean. I wouldn't get you excited without merit, I think is what I'm trying to say. I genuinely think it's all justified. There was a comment there. One of those comments just ran out. Oh, there we go. Boom. This is why we're live and direct. And who was it that said it? Let me go back up here. This is Protosaurus Rex. Looks like you've called it, my friend. Let's pull this up, because we've got confirmation here that Onana will wear number 24 at Manchester United. That has just been announced by the club. All right. Protosaurus, you called it there, and you called it correctly. Onana is going to be wearing the number 24 shirt. So technically, we haven't signed the new number 1. We signed the new number 24, which was the number that he wore at Inter and Ajax, which is something I've just learned there. I believe he wore 24 at Inter and Ajax. So that's his number. He would have chosen that number, and it doesn't really matter. He could have 78 on the back of his shirt. I couldn't give a toss. As long as he's a decent goalkeeper, that's all that matters to me. Darren Fletcher's old number. Jeez, let's have a look at this. Man United number history 24. All right. I've got this is a seriously tough quiz. All right. No Googling, everyone. All right. Don't cheat. Can you name anybody else who wore that shirt number? All right. There are probably 2 names that you can guess. Fletcher was one. No, there's 3 names you can guess. Fletcher was one of them, but there's 2 other players. KM Media, you came in there straight away. I've got to give you a little round of applause for that. It was Wes Brown. My God, Wes Brown, between 1999 and 2003, wore 24. There's one more name on there. Let me see if you can get it. It was, who got Beckham? Jeez, it was Beckham back in the day. My God. And it was, all right, okay, yeah, you're making me look bad here. You've all got the early ones. There's one that you're missing, the most recent one, but you've got Beckham, you've got Scholes. There's one more. Let me see who the first person is to get this. Well, you're probably all cheating by now, aren't you? There is some left, right. There we go. Vance, you got it first. It was Fosu Mensah. Look at that. I've just run through the whole history of the number 24 shirt. Don't say I'm not interactive. What a show. I just said that about myself. And now speaking about myself in the third person. I've done that before. Really got to stop it. Let me see what else is being said here. Where are the pictures, man? Give me the pictures. But yeah, he's wearing number 24. Happy days. Happy days indeed. Let me go over here one more time, right? I don't want to take up your whole evening. So I'll go back and I'll read the statement out. If there's anything else you want to say about it, let me know. But if you're just tuning in, welcome to United People's TV. We're here for the announcement of Andre Onana. Yes, I'm excited. Yes, I think it's justified. This is the official statement. Onana has joined Manchester United on a contract running until June 2028. Love that. This is what he said. To join United is an incredible honor, and I've worked hard all my life to get to this moment, overcoming many obstacles along the way. Walking out Old Trafford to defend our goal and contribute to the team will be another amazing experience. This is the start of a new journey for me, with new teammates and new ambitions. United has a long history of incredible goalkeepers, and we really do, man. When Schmeichel left, I'm sure you can list the goalkeepers here with me, and there might be a couple I forget, but we went through some. Between Schmeichel and Van der Sar, we had, I think it was Bosnich who came in straight away. We had Bosnich, we had Taibbi. I think both of them were frees in that summer. Bosnich, Taibbi, Tim Howard, Fabian Barthez. Who else did we have then? There was other one. I can't remember who else it was. Anyway, Lindegaard. Lindegaard was after, wasn't it? I think there was a couple. Ben Foster is another one there. Yeah, it's a good shout. Roy Carroll. Jeez, Roy Carroll. You know what I mean? Woo! We had a list of keepers, yeah. Between Schmeichel and Van der Sar, there was a long old list of questionable goalkeepers. And then we went to Van der Sar, and everything fell in its place. And he was one of the best signings that we've ever made. And then from Van der Sar, Raymond van der Hal, remember him as well. Good shout. We went from Van der Sar to De Gea. Now, that was brilliant, okay? That worked out perfectly. And we've now gone from De Gea to Onana. So we're in our last three number ones. Well, not technically number one, considering he's going to be wearing number 24, but you get what I mean. We've gone from Van der Sar to De Gea to Onana. That's brilliant from Manchester United. De Gea was an incredible signing, one of the best goalkeepers that will ever grace our club. And I hope he comes back for a genuine testimonial. I really hope so. That's something that United should be doing. John O'Shea was a legendary goalkeeper. For 5 points, what team? Oh, no, I'm thinking about Rio. Who was John O'Shea in goal against? I think Rio went in goal. Was it away against Spurs? I can't remember who John O'Shea went in goal against. Was it Arsenal? No, it wasn't Arsenal. Was it Spurs again? Were they both Spurs? Who was it? I can't remember who it was. There's too many people throwing in too many different questions, too many responses down there. I thought it was Rio against Spurs. Or maybe it was both against Spurs. I don't know. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked here. We're getting sidetracked. It's all good fun, isn't it? It's all good fun. I'm excited about it. And if everything goes smoothly, then we could well see Onana's debut against Arsenal on Saturday. Probably the second 45 minutes. But remember, we've got the full team out there now. Casemiro's there, Shaw's there, Rashford's there. The first 11 are there. And he could well make his debut. Last couple of minutes of the show, right? Everybody fire in your questions, anything you want to say, anything I've not spoken about. Ferdinand was against Portsmouth. All right, so it was John O'Shea in goal against Spurs, and Rio was against Pompey. There you go. All right, I got it a bit wrong. Chris, you're saying, what do you think the odds are that we secure Højlund? It feels like United. I feel pretty. I feel pretty confident, but famous last words when you do that. I try to sort of hide in the corner and not be too boisterous about it until it's done, because I don't like getting egg on my face. But it feels like United are leading the race, but we have to go in there quick because PSG are being linked heavily with a move for him. What time's the morning show, says Kev? It'll be 10 a.m. tomorrow. Only reason I went early was because I thought the Onana announcement was going to happen early. Famous last words. I should be out at dinner tonight. I've had to cancel my dinner plans. Obviously, the Onana announcement is a little bit better than that. All right. I know that. Jibak, you're saying Sheezy's a baller. Scored the winner at Anfield after subbing on for Rooney. Wish our current crop were cut from the same cloth. Hey, look, man. Eric Ten Hag is the tailor now, and he's got different materials. And, yeah, we've been using, I don't know, our football club's basically been a set of hand-me-downs for about 10 years, but we're getting in nice, new, shiny shit now. We're getting in brand new stuff. Out of the old, in with the new. And I can't wait to see what's coming next. Chetani saying, what are you planning for the US matches? I'm planning on complaining a lot whilst watching them all. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. All right. But Andre Onana has joined. That's official. There's the announcement. All right. And he's going to be wearing the number 24 shirt. What a live show that is. I enjoyed it. I gifted 10 memberships because I tell you what, I was excited. I was very excited. Samuel, you've got A, great name, but B, you've not sent in us anything with your super chat. And Jonathan, you've done the same. You silly gooses. I think that's 3 of you. So there's 3 of you in one stream. I know that I can't really celebrate anything truly until the Glazers sell our club. But after years and years and years of us just being, of the summer almost being purgatory for United fans, we're going to have 3, hopefully, major signings before August. We've got 2 major signings done before we've kicked a ball on our pre-season tour, and we look to be selling properly too. Reel it in, because it's nice to look at United operating how we feel that United should be operating. Andrew, you were there when O'Shea and Megs Figo. That's the story to tell your grandkids. Simon, you're saying, did you think the gaffer will push Van der Beek this season after the last game? I personally think if the right offer comes in for Van der Beek, he will be leaving. Captain, what are you saying? We need the song to close. Get it ready, mate. Well, I've only got a certain song, and it's by Barry. But what have I got here? Have I got it? No, I can't. What if I can just play it? No, I'll get. If I played that tune, it will get slapped down for copyright. But you know what his name is, all right? His name is Andre Onana. He is Manchester United's new number 24. He hopefully will make his debut against Arsenal. I enjoyed that stream. I've been waiting for that for a long time. I know I'm overexcited, but I think come the end of the season, you're going to come back and say, you know what, Sam? You were justified. You were justified about being that excited about Onana. And people are like, Sam, calm down about Onana, man. Just chill out. Stop talking about him.
We're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it anyway.
That's the only song I can play, because if I play What's My Name, this thing's getting slapped down for copyright. Much love. Big up to Onana. I'm enjoying the summer so far when it comes to signings.